Toll Road here, and I'm in Rhinelander, Wisconsin at the Forest Home Cemetery, gravesite of the one and only John Heisman. So John Heisman, you know, from the Heisman Trophy, is buried here because that's where his wife was buried. This is where she's from. Her sister's from the area. He had no connection to it. But when you come into the cemetery, you'll see these two posts. You'll see A Street and First Avenue. You'll want to go up First Avenue. Okay. Heisman was a football player, played for Brown University and Penn, two Ivy League schools, so must have been a smart kid. But he's more known for his coaching career. Now, he also coached baseball and basketball in the college ranks, but of course he's known for football. Got his start at the big school I'm sure you've all heard of, Oberlin College in Ohio. John was born in nearby Cleveland, so maybe that's the connection he had there. But he coached the Yeomen for a few years before moving on to Auburn University, the Tigers. I coached at Auburn. He coached some other schools you might have heard of, Clemson, and then on to Georgia Tech. Part of the reason I think Georgia Tech hired him, because when he was with Clemson, they beat the pants off of Georgia Tech. So Georgia Tech offered him $50 more than he was making at Clemson, and he took that job. Okay, as you see, you came up, you make the first turn. It's the first right when you come in. Come up maybe 3 major headstones up, and you'll see that Donaldson headstone. That's your marker to move forward to look for Mr. Heisman. And just to the left of it, where we see this rose, will be Mr. Heisman's grave. Okay, I called it a rose. I don't know my flowers. What's Adam the Woo say? Is that a petunia? I don't know. I'm as bad as him on that. So you see John William Heisman, 1869 to 1936. Now, some of the other things John did, Mr. Heisman did. He was responsible for one of the biggest beatdowns in college, not one of the biggest. His Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets were playing a school called Cumberland, and he had a little grudge against Cumberland because they ran up the score on his baseball team. So he put a little whooping on Cumberland, beat him 222 to nothing. Now, Heisman was part of a lot of innovations, including stuff you might have heard, like hiking the football. Before that, they rolled the ball to the quarterback. So he had the old hut hike is for him. One of the innovators of the forward pass. And he was part of the Downtown Athletic Club that gave away the first award, not named after him at the time, but he passed away after that, and they named the award after him, the Heisman Trophy, going forward. One of his other famous quotes, he said to his team, every year, it is better to die a young man than to fumble a football. Words to live by. All right, that's going to do it from the toll road here in Rhinelander, Wisconsin, in the Forest Home Cemetery. And who knows where the toll road will lead to next.